We are about to be on air for the next 8 hours from Johannesburg to Dubai in the Emirates first class seat. I take it you're coming with me since you haven't scrolled. Do not blink, you might miss the most important part of it. The experience begins from your doorstep as the ticket includes a complimentary chauffeur to and from the airport. This is what economy looks like. Then we have a business class. I have been on both, but for 2025, I said you are going to the top deck, Gracie, with a private chair and a closing door. I got welcomed on board with a warm towel plus a glass of champagne and some slippers as we take off from Johannesburg. I quickly got comfortable as 8 hours may go by so quickly. I familiarized myself with what's in the cabin because this is also foreign to me. Just look at that. Upon being offered the menu, I wanted to have everything I have never tasted before. Now, when you require an attendant, they will be there in less than 30 seconds, okay? This gentleman was the sweetest. I told him I'm flying first class for the first time, and he said, "Girl, you gotta record everything." I said, "Say less, what you have for me?" He said, "Caviar." I said, "Caviar? Caviar." I ain't used to these places. How would I know how to pronounce it? My tongue was like, "What is that, girl?" I said, "We don't know it, but we're gonna have to eat it." I mixed everything around and it tasted amazing. In first class, food, drinks, snacks, everything is unlimited. So I don't mind confessing that I had 11 drinks. This was my appetizer. It's called the traditional meze, something like that. I've never had all types of bread on one plate. This brother said, "Girl, you gotta try everything on the plate." At this point, everyone else in first class was sleeping. That's when I figured I'm the only newbie in the first class. Guys, this ticket cost a fortune. Even on my 10th time here, I would do this over and over again. This was an overnight flight, so I had to take a shower before I fall asleep. This bathroom is bigger than my own at home. It came with all these amenities which they refill after every person showers. You only get 5 minutes of hot water, pajamas that you get to keep, heated floors. I'd be lying if I say I was flying. I was in pure luxury. As after doing my skincare, I was intended to go to my sleep. They said, "Girlie, there's a lounge up there." Everything just kept on getting better. I said, "One more drink, I promise." And when I headed to my bed, it was prepared for me to sleep. But I had a movie to finish up, so I ordered some popcorns and fruit to keep me up until I finished the movie. Man, every one of us deserves to at least experience this in their lifetime. The 8 hours went by so fast. I ate anything and everything I could ever think of, especially on air. I'll be back here again in about a week, but for now, we safely made it to Dubai.